Hello lacrosse fans and welcome to Sillaps Community Arena in Paris, Ontario for Week 12 of the Arena Lacrosse League as the Snipers visit the Riverwolves. I'm Lance Wynn, glad to have you along with us here. Starting goalies for tonight's game for Six Nations. It will be Jake Lazor gets the start, and at the other end it'll be Cameron Dunkerley. Comes in with a record of 2-3 and it goes against at 14.5. Just underway here. Big game for both these two teams as we're in week 12 of 14 playoff implications. The Riverwolves come in with a 6-6 record. They are in third spot. The Snipers, tough loss last week. They come in with a record of 3-8. They sit sixth. But you got to remember, 4 points separates the bottom 6 teams. And that shot stopped early on as Dunkerley getting the start. Nolan Clayton, the usual starter, actually in the lineup for these Riverwolves. As Paris now will work it around. It's Brett Albicus that'll send it over to Spencer Pike. Back over to Dan Keene. Offense usually goes through Keene. Diving. Good stop as Lazor up to the task early on, and the Snipers now will get it over the timeline and try to work some clock as they move it up. Long boat will find Ian Martin. Martin will swing it around. They'll start things on the right side. Looking for an opening is Lyle Hill. Swing it around. Snipers missing a couple notables, including Wayne Van Every. Shot clock winding down. That's didn't touch anyone. Violation will be Paris ball. These two teams have met twice before, and they've both been one-goal games in favor of the Riverwolves. As Pike will track down that loose ball in the corner, makes a nice fake, goes to the net, shot stopped by Lazor. Rebound, loose in the slot, picked up by Keene, backhand finish. So Dan Keene with a highlight goal, and it's 1-0 Riverwolves. So Dan Keene opens the scoring with his first of the game, and that'll be a violation. As Keene comes in, that's his 24th goal of the season. So Keene, of course, second only to his teammate Spencer Pike, as those two shoulder most of the offensive load. Snipers now will go back to work on offense. Not in the lineup either is Danton Miller. There's no reset. Plenty of time, no. 10 on the shot clock, curling around. That shot on the run. Can't find the mark. Riverwolves will pick up that loose ball and some good forechecking. And that's going to be a crease ball, and it's going to go to the Riverwolves, and they will get it over the timeline and go to work. Brandon Porga almost runs into his own player, sends it down on the right side. Desvaux will swing it across. Keene, look for an opening, flick it back. Porga, Porga's shot stopped by Lazor, fished out. Good job by Albicus. Desvaux can't handle it, and here comes Richard Imus looking for the outlet pass, and the Nation have numbers. 3-on-0, and sniffing that short side, not able to finish was Travis Longboat. And back the other way come the Riverwolves. Drake Smith. He'll think better of it, work the half boards, and kick it back out to a trailer, and it goes back to Porga. Porga will get it, and a dangerous pass to Pike. Pike working one-on-one. Uses his power, goes in, can't find the short side. Picked up though, and fighting for that ball, remains loose.
Here we go.
Full spear in there, working hard, and the Nation fished that out, get it over the timeline now, and they can hang on to it. They can get some offense going. Shot clock, plenty of time, and they'll kick it back out, swing it around. Martin, look for an opening. Can't hang on to it, and it's Jamie McMahon that'll pick it up. McMahon in transition. Going hard, puts on the brakes, looking for an opening. Can't find one, he'll pull it out, think better of it. Matt Lee. Lee. Got that shot off, wasn't a very good one. Wide of the mark, Richard Imus tracks it down. He's covered by Spencer Pike. Good head man out, Burnhill. Burnhill looking for an opening. That shot almost squeaked through. Rebound picked up by the Nation. They got a fresh clock to work with. Couple hard hits. Good job there to keep it on this side of the timeline. And it's Vern Hill. Hill, slippery when wet. Got to keep your eye on him. Good moves. Double team. Splits the two. Again, they finally stick check him. Loose in the slot. Remains loose. Knocked down. Knocked away. And that's going to be an interference call as we haven't named our stripe crew here, as it's Blair Ferguson that is the crew chief. He's joined by Kyle Coulter and John Sutcliffe. Turnover forced by the Snipers, and that's an 8-second count, and it'll be going the other way. 10:28 to go here, opening quarter. 1-0 in favor of the Riverwolves. Ian Martin will wait for some help as Drake Smith hounding him, and he'll get it back over. Pierce Abrams looking for an opening, tried to duck it in over top of the shoulder. Dunkerley, no room there, no reset. 6 on the shot clock. Trent Longboat will wind up, can't find the mark. That ball rebound knocked down. Longboat again, and he'll run out of time. Possession will go to the black and red. Smith will find Keene. Keene getting pressured. He'll kick it back to Matt Lee. Lee inside. Good move. Lazor made that one look easy. As Ryan Desville again with another good take to the net. Outlet and couldn't keep it over the timeline. That's going to be an over and back call, and that will take us to our first officials timeout. Set to get back underway after our officials timeout. Dan Keene will kickstart this offensive set by the Riverwolves. They'll send it down. Spencer Pike left side, give and go to Albicus, using his speed, but some good defense by the Snipers as that stick check, good long throw, and that's picked off. So an outstanding throw comes up a little bit short, and it's Brandon Porga with the hard shot. Lazor, he's going to think better of it this time and send a bounce pass just the timeline. They get it up. Vern Hill working in the corner, left side. Hill will dump it off. Hard shot blocked. Too much wind up there from Lyle Hill. And coming out of it are the Riverwolves now, and they'll bring it back. Pike with Vern Hill hounding him, staying on him, and Pike not able to get a shot off despite the size. Good underhand though. Scooped up by Richard Imus. Imus eludes 1-2 defender. Has a head of steam. Good fake in and out. Goes down low. Tried to go 5-hole. Good save by Dunkerley. And excellent hustle as Jonah Beam in there battling for it. It's Brett Albicus. Fishes it over. And he scoops it up and gets it over to Porga. Porga. Lee. Porga. And I said Porga, but that's actually Drew Quinlan who sent it over to Dan Keene. Lee. Lazor, good stop. Loose ball, batted down, but wide of the net. Still loose. Quinlan winning the battle, flips it back out. Riverwolves with possession and a full clock. Albicus. Big shot from Keene, stopped by Lazor. And a good outlet pass will send away Ashton Jacobs. Jacobs, an outstanding game in that overtime loss last week to the St. Catharines Shockwave, as some tough calls didn't go in favor of the nation and unfortunately cost them a W. No one's had more one-goal losses than the nation. Quick pass inside, but Dunkerley, standing tall, makes the save. And Drake Smith now will trot over the timeline with 7 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Albicus. Pull it out, swing it back over to Smith. Smith to Keene. Keene looking a big underhand, stopped by Lazor. Lazor will smother that, send the outlet to Vern Hill on the money. Numbers 3-on-1. Hill takes the no look, can't find the net. And here come the Riverwolves on the give and go, and it's a beauty and a beauty finish. So Scott Johnston on the run, transition specialist, and it's 2-0 for the Riverwolves. 6:33 to go here, opening quarter. Again, a lot of playoff implications here for both these two teams. 4 points separating the bottom three. And on the run, Johnston again. Good effort. This time a stick check. Changed the dynamic, and here come the snipers the other way. Longboat will send it down, looking for a cutter in the middle. Longboat, hard shot, goes wide of the mark, rebound picked up. Running out of time, and now it's the Riverwolves. And Quinlan, his shot blocked. Ball loose on the half boards. Quinlan chops down a tree or two. Ball still loose. Scooped up by the snipers. Flipped up. Vernhill can't handle it. And it goes to McMahon. Jamie McMahon working one-on-one. Goes by Vernhill. And he'll weave his way out. Kick it back out to Brandon Porga. Porga swinging around to Albicus. Albicus looking for an opening. Splits two defenders. Looking for some help. Curls. Goes to the net. Looks short side. Lazor closes that door. And the outlet pass on the money in transition. That underhand stop, though. Dunkerley has been up to every challenge so far here. 5:10 to go, opening quarter. Full spear, and Dan Keene got too cute. Vernhill picked it off and can't find the net. Rebound goes over the timeline, and it'll be Ryan Desvaux. Desvaux. Riverwolves with numbers. Underhand by Spear. Stopped by Lazor. Lazor again. Transition. Moves it up. Snipers now. Good transition D from the Riverwolves. As they're all back in where they should be. That goes to Ian Martin behind the net. Martin looking back out top. Underhand. Toe save by Dunkerley. New clock to work with as the Snipers will start things on the right side. Travis Longboat, dump it inside, quick shot. And stop Winster Green. Ball gets moved up. Riverwolves. And it's Hunter Angus, he'll swing it over. Pike drops it off. Albicus puts on the brakes. Shot clock winding down, but it's the Snipers that come away with the loose ball. Trailing by 2 with 3:50 to go here in the first. Pierce Abrams will swing it over left side half boards. James Chadwick out there logging some time here. That shot by Martin. Picks up his own rebound. Can't get it cleanly. Ball loose. And it's Johnston racing for it. And working hard, but not hard enough. So a good job by Abrams. Not the best pass. Shot clock winding down, and here come the Riverwolves right back in the offensive end. They'll wait for their offensive attack to come on. Matt Lee will start things off. Lee will shoot it down out there with Pike and Desvaux, as well as Johnston. Desvaux the fake, well wide of the mark. Ball loose and picked up, and here come the Snipers. Vernhill will work it up to Travis Longboat. He'll get it back out to Trent Longboat. Swung over. Looking for an opening. Any kind of opening. 10 on the shot clock. Longboat again. That one steered aside by Dunkerley. Scooped up and picked up by Travis Burton. And here come the Riverwolves in transition with numbers. 2:25 to go in the first. Still working that half boards, leaning in and tucking that bounce shot in the far corner is Cole Spear, and it's 3-0 for the Riverwolves. So the slow start for the Snipers continues as they still can't find the back of that net. Hard hit inside the dotted area without the dots, and Snipers now working with 15 on the shot clock. Martin rolling, looking for an opening, goes to the swim, bounce shot, stopped by Dunkerley. He picks that up, and he'll look for the outlet. A 4-second crease call will take us to another official's timeout. 1:48 to go, opening quarter. Riverwolves holding a 3-goal lead. Snipers still looking for their first of the game. Give and go, Vern Hill tucks it, top hand, and on cue, Vern Hill, money in the bank, and it's now 3-1. So Vern Hill gets his team on the scoreboard. With 1:41 to go, opening quarter, off the draw. Steve Wisnick doing a good job, and the Wiz is just that in that face-off circle as he wins that one cleanly. And the Snipers now with a little momentum will go back to work with 1.5 to go here in the first. Swing it back out, went off the ref's toe and over the timeline. Possession will go to the Riverwolves. And they'll pick it up now and immediately go to work. Marcus Minicello gets checked, double team. Snipers force a turnover, 2-on-2. And tried to go for the body check. Good job of back checking and forcing that turnover. And McMahon will get it up to Dan Keene. Keene, Riverwolves with numbers. Keene, Lee rolls off a check. Gets it down low. Good D by the Snipers. Goes behind the net. Again picked up. Spear gets taken down by Wisnick. And that ball Pike tried to tuck it far side. Crease called. Good stop by Lazor. Snipers moving up. 40 seconds to go here in the first. They pull that back out. Hill tried a tricky shot, and that was Travis Longboat. With 25 seconds to go, 10 on the shot clock. Swing it over. Martin flips it back. Hill, Vern, underhand, wide of the mark, goes up into the gondola with 15 seconds to go. Possession to the Riverwolves. And they'll move it up. Quinton will have to hurry. He's got 10. Sends it over to Pike. Pike. Keene. 5 on the game clock. Spear. Lee. Shot wide of the mark, and that will do it. An entertaining 15 minutes. The score after one, 3-1, Riverwolves. All set to go here for second quarter action, with the Snipers trailing the Riverwolves 3-1 here at Sillaps Community Arena. Of course, in Paris, Ontario. And I tell you, the confines don't get any friendlier than they are here. Ball loose. It's picked up and moved up. Travis Burton. Sorry, that's Thomas Whitty. We'll drop it off to Pike. Pike will swing it over, and it's Desvo. Very deliberate with 10 on the shot clock. Now Pike winds up. Lazor stops that. And he'll look for an outlet. And he does. He'll get it over the timeline easily, looking for an opening, taking it hard to the net, running out of real estate. Was Mike McLaughlin, another transition specialist, and back the other way come the Riverwolves in Jonah Bean. Bean will dump it off to Pike, and they will get set up with Brandon Porga at the top. Keene working right side, half boards, swings it across, left side. Pike has an opening, big fake, tried to tuck it, crease called, again, wasn't fooling Lazor, and the Snipers now will roll it up over and move it up. Vern Hill, transition quick, 1-2, good try on the other end, but a better stop by Dunkerley, and a straight Smith trying to return the favor to Spear. Albicus tracks it down. He'll make a move, go behind the net, and wait for some help. Albicus rolled to the net. Now he'll send it back out to Porger. We'll swing it around. 10 on the shot clock. Spear. Keene, one-on-one. Gonna take some help. Gonna need some. Dumped off. Quick shot, and it's Brett Albicus. So playing a little more offense than usual today is Albicus. He lights it for the first time, and it's 4-1 Paris. When the Snipers seem to put together a little bit of momentum as the Wisnick off the draw again, convincing, tried to dump it into the middle. No one there, and it'll be Dunkerley that will send away Travis Burton. Burton will get it over to Quinlan, who will swing it far side to Keene. Keene, big shot, steered aside by Lazor. Good job to track down that rebound, and here come the Snipers looking to take advantage. Outstanding transition D from the Riverwolves as there's no opening. That big shot again, stopped by Dunkley, rebound picked up. Look at that little quick stick finish, and it's a good one. So just what Darcy Palace and the Nations needed. They now trail this one 4-2. Riley Hess on the receiving end of that tic-tac-toe finish. As the Snipers close the gap, and again, Wisnick outstanding in the circle. Snipers get possession off the draw. They'll move it up, go right to work. Burn, Hill, good try on the switch hands, but now here come the Riverwolves. Good transition defense. Richard Imus does a good job to cut down an offensive player, and the Snipers again will move it up. Burton will forecheck. Got to get it over the line, and they do. Longboat can't find that. Bad pass. Drake Smith now will pick it up. He'll look at the back door, dump it off. It's Spear. Spear on the run. Good pad save from Lazor. Picked up again by Spear. Fresh clock for the Riverwolves. Smith will dump it back out. He'll retreat, and Albicus will come out on offense. So a bit of a switch there with Drake Smith, one of the team's leading point getters, as Matt Lee picks up that rebound and slides it in on the short side. And it's 5-2 Paris. So we mentioned to you off the top about the Nation having been the team that has the most losses by a goal or two, and the two meetings with these Paris Riverwolves, of course, one was an 11-10 finish, and the other one was 13-12 in OT. So these two teams, very evenly matched. Pike, wrong stick side, unloads, but right on the numbers, stopped by Lazor. 11:20 to go here in the second. 5-2 in favor of the Riverwolves. Longboat will kick it back out to the top. They'll swing it around, work the right side. Good job by the D to extend it right down low, skip pass, quick shot, stop, and loose ball picked up again. Good effort by Lyle Hill, and a fresh clock for the Nation. Martin will elude a defender, gets a screen, and it's a healthy one, dumps it back off. Curling around looking for an opening. Again, hard shot, but Dunkerley up to the task, and he'll look for an opening and an outlet, and he does, and it's Beam. Beam, no, can't get it cleanly. Cole Spear, out of nowhere, picked up that loose ball, but again, Lazor with a great save. Nation, the other way, they don't have numbers, and best to pull it out. 10:20 to go here in the second. Ball right side, half boards. Chadwick out there as well. Ball comes to the top, quick shot. Dunkerley, though, you got to get closer than that to beat him. And it'll be McMahon now that will try and get it over the timeline, and he's going to have to hurry. And he does. Pike will kick it right back over left side. Albicus. Pike. Keene comes in late and tucks it in the corner. So the Riverwolves leading scorer on the board again. And it's a 6-2 game. Dan Keene with his second of the game. And off the draw again, it's the Wiz. Can't hang on to it though. Ball loose in the neutral zone, picked up momentarily. And then now it's the Snipers that will return it the other way. Ashton Jacobs. A defender on him, he'll curl out. And wait for some help. 9:20 to go here in the second. Waiting for a screen, kicking it back over, right side. And a good move, diving in, and an outstanding finish. And it's Travis Longboat with his first of the game. And it's 6-3. So the Snipers continue to try and claw their way back as off the draw again. It's the Wiz one more time, but outstanding backup. Wisnick's going to spend 2 minutes in the box for being a little too aggressive, and we're going to have our first Visionware power play. So first Visionware power play of the game goes to the Riverwolves, leading this one 6-3 with 8:45 to go, and they'll go around the horn initially before they go to work. Everyone will get a touch. Desvo out there with Pike and Keene, Matt Lee, and Cole Spear, the two on the right side. Pike had an opening and a bounce, tracked down by Lee. 5 on the shot clock. Lee's going to have to take it in strong. Bounce shot wide of the mark. No reset. That's going to be a violation. So a good defensive stand. And just like that, the Visionware power play has come to an end as Spencer Pike. 2 minutes for delay of game. So the Spencer Pike penalty took us right into the officials' timeout. And now the teens will play 4-on-4 for minute 24. And then it'll be a brief power play for the Snipers. Looking for that screen and roll and get it up, down, and trickles in. So a beauty finish for Sky Sunday. And it's a 6-4 game. So the Nation pulled to within 2 here, and you can tell Paris has kind of fallen into a bit of a lull, and will have to increase the intensity if they want to match that of the Nation. 8 minutes to go here, and off the draw, another good one, Jacobs, and it'll be Vern Hill. We'll dump it off, and it'll be Pierce Abrams. He'll swing it over. Good move. You can tell the strength there on that right side. Swim move and getting an opening, diving in. Stopped though by Dunkerley. Ball loose in the corner. Picked up by the Riverwolves, and we will have another Visionware power play. Travis Longboat, the guilty party. 2 minutes for illegal cross-check. And now it'll be 4-on-3 with the Riverwolves getting their second Visionware power play of the game. Keene, Lee, cross, quick stick. Nothing doing there, off the side of the net. Ball loose behind, and it'll be Desvo that picks it up. Lee ran out of room, kicked it back out to Albicus. And that ball loose. Shot clock winding down to 2. Ball remains loose. Possession will go to the Snipers. 12 seconds left in the initial penalty.
Take it deep. Go down.
And then teams will be 4-on-4. Snipers now will again, so one penalty is over. And the teams now are 4-on-4 here for another 20 seconds. Chadwick looking for an opening. His shot stopped. Snipers collect the rebound for a fresh clock. 10 seconds left in the minor penalty. And then it'll be the Riverwolves that go on the Visionware power play. Longboat. Be very deliberate here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Penalty now over. And the Snipers now a man short. Longboat draws a double team. Lee on him. 5 on the shot clock. Longboat going to take more than one to move him. As Spencer Pike's over there, flips in the corner. And that ball's going to go deep into the offensive end. Picked up by Dan Keene, and that's where they'll start. 5:55 to go here in the half. 20 seconds to go in the Visionware power play by the Riverwolves, leading this one 6-4. Keene set up. Pike again. That goes off a defender and into the stands. Possession will stay right here with the Riverwolves. Pike, Keene, Lee. Off the post by Keene. Collected by Lee and sent down to Cole. Spear. Hill interchange with Keene, set the screen on the run, stopped by Lazor. picked up by Imus. He takes a hard hit from Spear. Got to put on the Jets and move it up. Running out of time as it gets over the timeline, and Imus picks it up and send it over. So the Snipers now will go to work on offense. 15 on the shot clock. Vern Hill. Hill ducks one defender, tried to slip it by the pad, but Dunkerley again read that one, and a fresh clock for the nation. Fake one-on-one on the run, bounce shot stop. Vern Hill almost had it, picked up and off the crossbar. So Travis Longboat's been all over here as in transition, here come the Riverwolves. 3-on-2. They'll kick it back out, and it's Desvaux working one-on-one, ran out of real estate, went behind the net. 4:35 to go here. Albicus looking for an opening, pulls it back out, kick it to Keene. Keene. The fake, he'll try to lean in. Good backhand pass. Porter wasn't expecting it, and it's Lazor that will send the outlet away. Here comes the nation. Out the back door, coming late. That's it! Goodness. And boy, that was in the back of the net as things got a little testy here. Just underneath our boot. So as the dust settles now, it'll be Mike McLaughlin and Daniel Wheeler that get 2-minute coincidental minors for roughing. You have to give that outstanding goal to Justin Martin. His first of the game, and it's now 6-5, and right off the draw, that's getting a little too tired of it, and things getting a little testy here. As these two teams, of course, again, battle hard each and every time. Not sure if off the draw. So Nolan Clayton is playing out here in this game, usually one of the starters, and actually one of the leaders in the Arena Lacrosse League in wins. So Chadwick and Quinlan will head to the bench, to the penalty box. And it looks like, again, we'll be playing some 5-on-5 with 4:12 to go. So plenty has gone on in the meantime, between time, with coincidental minors, but an extra 5 will go to the Riverwolves. And it looks like it's going to be a 5-on-4 Visionware power play for the Snipers here. They appear to have everything all worked out, and Daniel Wheeler injured on the play, and he had to leave the game due to an arm injury. Not quite sure what his status is, but when we get a report, we will certainly relay it to you. So Ian Martin now will start things off here with 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go. 6-5 game. Snipers with a lengthy power play here to somehow find the equalizer, as the clock never got started, and we'll sort that out. So all technical issues all sorted out now, and it'll be Martin now. It will jump start this power play. Around the horn it goes for the Snipers. Longboat out there with Vern Hill as well. That's Longboat and Longboat. Big hard shot wide of the mark. Chopped down for Longboat. So Sky Sunday couldn't find the mark. Longboat did. Fished out by Hill. Hill dumps it down low. Quick stick stop. Again, another reset. And a fresh clock for the Snipers with plenty of time to go. 3:33 to go here in the half. Size it up underhand, and it's a beauty. So finding the mark one more time is Travis Longboat, his second of the game, and we're tied 6-6. So the momentum clearly swinging now in the favor of the Snipers, and off the draw, Wisnick one more time comes away with it, and going back to work on O with still 4 minutes left in the man advantage. So a chance to capitalize a few times for the Snipers, and it's Martin that unloads. Again, fished up and out and tracked down. Looking for an opening, up down was Longboat. Couldn't beat Dunkerley that time. And Travis Burton now is going to have to hurry. as they're just trying to slow him down. Good stick check, Vern Hill, and they managed to take it away from Burton. And here come the Snipers. 2:40 to go here in the second quarter. Longboat caught him sleeping as Dunkerley was looking somewhere else. So second power play goal here in this penalty, and it's 7-6 Nation.
5-on-5, boys, 5-on-5.
So still a very busy penalty box, but teams now look like they're going 5 aside now, because with the 2 goals that will nullify the 5-minute penalty. So teams back to full strength with 2:34 to go here in the second quarter. Beam looking for Albicus, can't get it cleanly, scooped up, and the Riverwolves now need some momentum here, as these Snipers have snatched it and ran with it. Pike, lots of time, big shot, stopped by Lazor. Picked up by Jacobs, bounces off Pike, and he'll loft up the outlet pass, and they'll move it up. Quick transition, looking for Vern Hill. That shot stopped by Dunkerley. And Dunkerley now looking out the back door. It's a beauty, right on the money. Keane over to Drake Smith, wrong stick side. So they halt the roll on a good transition passing play, and we're tied at 7. Minute 55 to go here, second quarter. 7-7 game. Off the draw, Snipers with possession, and they'll work deep in the offensive end. Winster Green. Green shot off the helmet, off the rafters, and possession will stay right here to the Snipers. Longboat trying to track down that pass. He does, kicks it back out. And looking to lean in and drop that shot with Pierce Abrams. The outlet now will head up, had a notion, couldn't get it cleanly. Johnston battling for it with Imus. Ball rolls, picked up by Keane. Keane dumps it back out. Ball loose, scooped up by the Snipers. They'll move it up. Vern Hill, one-on-one with Jamie McMahon. Hill tries a tricky shot. Good stop by Dunkerley. He'll send the outlet away, and it's Albicus. Albicus left that stick hanging out there. Hill not able to take it. Keane underhand, stopped by Lazor. Picked up, and working hard was Jacobs. It's Drake Smith, though. That'll scoop it up off the carpet. Under a minute to go now in the quarter. Dan Keane out the back door. Takes a hard hit, and it was a good one. Good transition D. Picked up by Vern Hill. Vern Hill with numbers. And it's a beauty finish. So some outstanding passing. Mike McLaughlin caps it off, and it is an 8-7 game. 33 seconds to go. And timeout called by the Snipers. 30 seconds on the game clock. Net empty at the Snipers' end, as they have the extra attacker on, playing for the last shot here of the half. So Martin will start things off, and they'll work it down with 20 on the game clock. Design play, Hill took his eye off it, and now the Riverwolves get it out, and in the money, that backfires. So much for that move, as Marcus Minicello on the receiving end, and we're all tied at 8. Certainly not what Darcy Powlis and the rest of the coaching staff wanted, as off the draw, timeout for the Riverwolves with 7 seconds to go. So 8 seconds on the game clock, and the Riverwolves trying to work for a shot here. Cole Spear has it knocked down, and that's going to run out the clock. And after 30 minutes on the carpet, we're tied 8-8. All set to go for third quarter action, as these two teams continue to battle, and a roller coaster ride off the draw. Wisnick turns it over, and it's Brett Albicus now that'll bring it the other way. He's got Pike with him, one-on-one. Albicus, wrong stick side. He'll take it around the net, look for an opening. Desvo, but he's checked by Wisnick, and back the other way come the Snipers. And that one just wide of the net. Picked up though by Chadwick, and he turns it over. It'll go over the timeline. Possession to the Riverwolves. Drake Smith. Smith will retreat, and it's Porga. Spear. Good fake, has Chadwick on him, looking down low to Pike. Can't handle a pass, goes loose in the corner. Pike picks it up, swinging around. Shot by Cole, stopped by Lazor. And loose ball picked up by the Snipers, and it's Vern Hill. He'll get it over the timeline. And for the first time in this quarter, Snipers will go to work on offense. They turn it over. So that was quick. And back now comes Mike McLaughlin and the Riverwolves. He'll flip to Lee. He'll retreat. And Matt Lee now will start off this set of the offense. Keene. Half boards to Lee. Curl around. Kick it Albicus. Left side. Fake. Jab step out. Swing pass. Keene. Flips that at the net. 5 on the shot clock. Pike can't get it cleanly. Harassed by Vern Hill. Shot on net. Stopped by Lazor. Lazor will fish it. And then he'll make the outlet pass. And it'll be Richard Imus. He'll get it over the timeline and wait for some assistance. And it's Travis Longboat. Longboat and Abrams. Pierce Abrams. With a fake. Goes around. Smith tucks it in the far corner. So a good start for the Snipers. They lead this one now 9-8. Pierce Abrams with his first of the game. Snaps an 8-8 tie and gives these Snipers the 1-goal advantage with 13:05 to go in the third quarter. Off the draw, Wisnick, and it's the Snipers with possession. They'll dump it down low behind the net. Looking for the dunk and getting it. And it's a beauty, waved off though. So an outstanding attempt, but clipping the net before the ball went over the goal line. So it's no goal, crease the call, possession to the Riverwolves. Johnston doing some laps, dumps off Desmo. Diving off the crease, and possession now will go to the Snipers. One-on-one, James Chadwick, nice move, curls back out, looking at an opening. There's a skip pass to Jacobs, and it's kicked back out to Longboat. Martin had Chadwick cutting, couldn't get that pass through. Ball loose in the corner, 5 in the shot clock. Had it momentarily, both teams, and now it's the Riverwolves that come away with it. Quinlan. Got a man on him. He'll flip it back to Keene. Keene will keep it moving. Out there with Albicus and Desvo. Pike thrown in on the half boards, left side. Spencer Pike looking for an opening, chased out. Curls back, has it taken away. Albicus bails him out. Sorry, Desvo bails him out. Picks that up, 2 on the shot clock. It's going to be Snipers with an outstanding defensive possession with 11:39 to go here in the second quarter. Longboat. That would be in the third quarter, of course. Longboat to Longboat. Travis looking for an opening. Way on the half boards, and a beautiful catch and finish. My, oh my. Sky Sunday getting it done, and it's 10-8 for the Snipers.
9-6. Goddamn kid.
So Sky Sunday with an awfully sweet finish. And again, off the draw, it's the Snipers who clearly have the momentum in their favor here in the third. They'll set things up now and go back to work. Chadwick, the big fake, tries the sidearm, and it's stopped by Dunkerley. And here comes Albicus and the Riverwolves. Got to figure that Coach Jamie Dubrick and Chris Driscoll want a little more from some of their guys, including Spencer Pike for one. Goes underneath, tries to go 5 holds, closed by Lazor. And it'll be Vern Hill. Vern Hill will move it up. And it'll be Longboat over to Martin. Martin will dump it down low to Travis Longbow. Looking for an opening, swings it to Brett, and quick stick. But Ian Martin not able to beat Dunkerley. Does manage to pick up the loose ball, but has it taken away. And now the Riverwolves will move it up. Two good passes in transition. Drake Smith to Keene. Keene with a head of steam. Looking for Drake Smith on the flip, give and go. Stick check last second. And Wisnick will pick it up and move it up. Justin Martin. Right in the middle, big save by Dunkerley, who spread the pads and closed the door. And the Riverwolves now will move it up in a hurry. That shot right on target, stopped by Lazor. His outlet goes to Vern Hill. Vern Hill with a defender on him. He'll switch hands back forth and get it to Chadwick. Chadwick teetering on the timeline. Advances it into the neutral zone on the half boards. Dump it back to Vern Hill. Vern Hill tried to slide it far side. Ball loose. Big collision there. Drew Quinlan bounces off a defender and he'll move it up over the timeline. 9:05 to go here, third quarter. Whitty to Lee. Lee's underhand block. Picked up backhand try by Spear. Wide of the mark. No reset, 10 on the shot clock. Flip back out, Lee had it, and here come the Snipers in transition with numbers. 2-on-1, and taking it, good job on defense. Dunkerley closed the door, it's picked up by Nolan Clayton. Clayton will lug it over the timeline. Outstanding job for a netminder, and he'll retreat. And it'll be Spear. Albicus. Big shot, Brett Albicus. Doing the do and finding the back of the net for the first time in this game. And it's 10-9. But let me make a correction. That's Albicus' second of the game. And off the draw again, it's the Wisnick. Had it momentarily, took a hit, no call on the play. Ball remains loose in the neutral zone. Two Snipers there, and they finally pick it up and come away with it. Taking a couple checks, getting it down into the corner. So an outstanding job there by Pierce Abrams to give his team a chance on offense here as we're just under 8 minutes. Leaning in is Martin. Burton all overhand. Burton with a good stick check. Ball loose now in the slot area. Ashton Jacobs, a demon on the loose ball. He picks it up. 4 on the shot clock. Jamie McMahon comes away with it. 3-on-2. Numbers for the Riverwolves. That shot wide of the mark. Karam up. Richard Imus, Dan Keene as Imus loses his stick. Keene picks it up. And now he'll work it. Swing it over Pike with all day. Moves it in and tucks it in the corner. So they needed something from Spencer Pike, and they got it, as we're now tied at 10. So the roller coaster ride continues. As Albicus off the draw picks that up. Quick shot wide of the mark. Rebound scooped up by Whitty. Whitty using the strides to speed going as he gets to the boards, and he'll have to kick it back out to Quinlan. Quinlan to Albicus, and they'll swing it around, working to Desvo left side. He curls around, couldn't get a screen. Cole Spear on the run, off the post. Karam will take it up and over the timeline. Albicus with his speed will track it down, and a fresh clock now for Paris. Tied at 10. 6:40 to go here in the third. That one's thrown away. Outlet, Lazor. One bounce to Vern Hill. Hill will skip it across to Longboat. Longboat gets a screen, ducks in, curls back out. 10 on the shot clock. Quick shot, stopped by Dunkerley.
Get over here.
And that's going to take us to an official's timeout. All set to go here as we continue with the third quarter. 6:19 to go. We're tied at 10. Riverwolves and Snipers. Told you the previous two meetings decided by a goal each. including overtime, as Dan Keene now on the right side. Kick it back out to Spear. Spear, good fake, comes with overhand, stop. That ball's kicked and moved up. Vern Hill tried to get that outlet away, and he does. Good job to track that down, but couldn't finish. So an outstanding effort from Winster Green. Ran out of real estate, and now the Riverwolves will bring it back. Spear gets a screen, and looking for Albicus. Albicus far corner, wide of the mark. And a rebound will get tracked down by Desville. Desville, one-on-one, runs into a brick wall, and Jacobs fishes that out. Some good defense there by the Snipers, and they'll get it up over the timeline with numbers. Vern Hill looking for an opening. Underhand, tried to sniff it 5-hole, but Dunkerley closed that off. And he'll step out of the crease and send the outlet away and over the timeline to Spear. Lee with an under move, and Chadwick with the wrap around the throat area, and we are going to have another Visionware power play as delayed penalty, extra man on now. Keene, quick pass, and it goes awry, so that will take us to another Visionware power play. So third Visionware power play of the game for the Riverwolves as they come in 0 for 2. And that's a shot by Spencer Pike, stopped by Lazor, and it's picked up and moved up. And a good job to get it over the timeline and get it to Mike McLaughlin. Out of the bench, it's Ian Martin off the post. Matt Lee will track that down and move it up. Cole Spear in alone. Stopped by Lazor. Ball loose. Lazor in there battling for it. 3 Snipers. And Lazor will bring it into the crease, and it's back in as it last touched. And that will take us to another official's timeout. So the Visionware power play continues with the Riverwolves, and Keene off the post and off the netting. Possession will stay right here. Keene at the top, Pike left shooter, Lee right shooter. Lee will swing around to the top. Spear will take his spot, dump back down low to Albicus. Pike underhand, steered aside by Lazor, rebound right to the Riverwolves. They'll get a fresh clock with 52 seconds to go in the penalty. Spear will gap the box. Lee, good fake. Skip pass from a tough angle. Keene not able to finish. That's going to go back over the timeline. We're going to have to get some clarification here. The officials now will blow this one down.
He's on that side. He called no shot. He already made the call.
So after a lengthy discussion between the officials, the crew chief Blair Ferguson has decided that with 2 conflicting calls that there will just be a face-off, and we'll play it from there with 35 seconds to go in the Snipers penalty. Not an easy job, the Stripes. You get criticized on a regular basis, but you can understand that as a player you want the best officiating possible. Lazor has kept Pike, stymied him for almost 3/4. Some good moves. Snipers now will move it up. That pass lofted up off the post with 3 seconds to go, and Vern Hill will pull it up. They'll kill that penalty. Teams back to full strength with 2:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 10. Longboat looking for a screen, gets it to Vern Hill, swings it across. Ball loose. Battling for it was Justin Martin. 5 on the shot clock. Coming around and running out of room and time. It'll be possession to the Riverwolves.
1, 2, 3.
Drake Smith will dump it over. he'll retreat, and it'll be Albicus. Lee. Keene. Dump it down low. Lee working one-on-one. Can't beat the defender. Looking for an opening. Goes overhand. Stopped by Lazor. He fishes that out and smothers it in the crease. Jacobs now. He'll pick it up. 2 taps. He's by 2 defenders. Has Lee on him. And he'll pull it out. Minute 50 to go here. And a delayed penalty. So the Snipers will have a vision-wear power play, as right now with 10 on the shot clock, they've got the extra man out there. Chadwick, a good move, ducks in, but that shot is right on. And again, we'll have another vision-wear power play. Snipers come in working at a power play clip of 57% efficiency, and they've got 2 on the power play here as Longboat comes with the sidearm. It's blocked by McLaughlin, and he's fast. He's got good speed. Bounce shot stopped by Lazor. Almost trickled through the wickets. Picked up, though, and they'll move it up. Longboat and Longboat. Get it down to Vern Hill, half boards, left side. So it's Ryan Desvaux, the guilty party, and with 1:22 in the power play, that shot from way out stopped. Good job by Travis Burton to go airborne. He picks that up and lofts it to Pike. Pike, one-on-one here, goes inside out to the net, and Spencer Pike with a short-handed marker snaps the 10-10 tie, 11-10 Riverwolves. Still 1:09 left in the Paris penalty. A bit of a surprise as Spencer Pike with a short-handed marker as he came flying out that back door, and it was a good finish. Snipers back to work now with the man advantage. Just under a minute to go in the power play. Swinging around left side, big shot wide of the mark. That's going to die on the carpet. Stick check knocked away. So some good defense there by Lyle Hill as he knocked that out of bounds. And now a fresh clock for the Snipers. Round the horn it goes. Shot wide of the mark. Rebound. Quinlan had it. Picked up. Battling for it, and a good battle as shot clock violation goes, and that is it. That'll do it. All locked and loaded now for the 4th quarter. A 1-goal game here, and the trend continues. Whenever these 2 teams get on the carpet together, it is usually a very entertaining affair. Oh, off the draw. Snipers now with possession. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. They'll quickly swing it around the horn and go to work. Big shot, stopped by Dunkerley, and he'll move it up. With the penalty just over, and it is. Team's now at full strength. Burton tried to swim move, had it stripped. James Chadwick going hard. Chadwick stripped in return. So a good job to return the favor by Travis Burton. He gets it up to Desvaux. Desvaux splits 2 defenders and takes a hard check out, dumps it low to Keene, takes another extra hit, and that's going to be another vision-wear power play as Keene gets taken down and finishes. So Dan Keene getting it done for the Riverwolves. They lead this one 12-10. Outstanding effort from Dan Keene as he came in as the second leading point getter on this Paris squad. Spencer Pike, of course, came in with 50, and off the draw, it's the Wiz. Goes bounce shot. Wisnick. So talk about dominating in the face-off circle. His first of the game, and it's 12-11. 14:04 to go, 1-goal game. Off the draw again, this time Jamie McMahon fights, gets it up, and it's scooped up by the Riverwolves. Interference call, and it'll go the other way to the Snipers. Jacobs finally has it knocked out of his stick, picked up though, and Snipers still have it. Look at, goes through the legs, and a big save by Dunkerley. And it's picked up by Johnston. He'll move it up. Keene, saved though by Johnston. Get it to Drake Smith, and he'll skip it over to Keene left side. Back to the right. Smith. Smith now on offense, playing defense earlier. Move back offensively. Pike gets pushed back out. Smith wide of the mark. Picked up by Albicus. 2 on the shot clock. His shot doesn't touch anything. And it'll be possession to the Snipers. Abrams will move it across. And a big shot. And a bigger finish. Snipers have tied it 12-12. Snipers have tied it 12-12. We're all even at a dozen apiece. And Wenster Green is going to head to the penalty box. 2 minutes for tripping. It'll be another Visionware power play for the Riverwolves. 12:40 to go here. As the Riverwolves back to work with the extra man. Up, down, and Desrold from point blank. He's stopped, and it's picked up by the Snipers. They'll pull it up just over the timeline and work some clock. Justin Martin taking a beat, but there's Vern Hill, comes out of the crowd, tried to tuck it. But Dunkerley came away with it and moving on up. Here come the Riverwolves. Blaze McCullough will dump it back out, and it'll be Matt Lee. Coach Jamie Dubrick glad to get Blaze McCullough back. Yes. He's been away most of the season. Minute 3 left in the power play. Fourth power play of the game here for the Riverwolves. Lee, bounce pass, and it's a tough one. Desville recovers. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Pike underhand, goes off the defender. Snipers now will move it back up. Looking at the back door. Keep an eye out, and it's Longbow. Longbow trying to go 5-hole. Rebound, loose in the slot. Lee diving for it. Fishes it up and gets it out to Drake Smith. We'll move it up to Keene. Keene, back to Smith. Give it go to Keene. Beauty finish, Danny Keene. 4th of the game, and it's 13-12 Paris. So Dan Keene stepping front and center off the draw. Jamie McMahon won that one clean. And the Riverwolves now will set things up on offense. We'll see if the Snipers have another run left in them with 11 minutes to go. Albicus looking to roll in. Touch just a bit of that white crease, and possession now will go to the nation. Ian Martin needs something out of Ian Martin. Team's leading point getter. Bounces off a check and pulls it back out. Swing it over. Longboat will move it up. Hard shot wide of the mark. Chadwick couldn't corral that rebound. It's going to go the length of the carpet. And possession to the Riverwolves. Play it where it lies. Good inside out, looking far corner. Lazor closed that door quick. And the head man up to Vern Hill. Hill. Chadwick tucks in. Tried to slide it by. Picked up by Hill. Hill. 1 fake, 2 fake, pops it back up. Good skip pass. Gets it back out to Longbow. Longbow dodging through 2 defenders. Fakes the flip, goes the corner. Beauty move, Travis Longbow. And we're all tied at 13. 4th of the game for Travis Longbow. And the battle rages on in that circle as Ashton Jacobs doing a good job against Jamie McMahon that time around. Possession to the Snipers. Abrams getting chased by Burton. Burton will follow him wherever he goes and lay the lumber. 10 on the shot clock. Back out to the top. Ian Martin trying to turn the corner on Jonah Beam. Can't get a shot off. Loose ball picked up by the Snipers. fresh 30. 9:35 to go here in the fourth. Tied at 13. Chadwick. Check and jive. Makes a move. Runs into a defender. Unloads. Can't find the net. Rebound. Picked up. 10 on the shot clock. Snipers looking for an opening. Back to Chadwick. Chadwick shot right on the mark. Scooped up by Dunkerley. And Dunkerley sends the outlet on the money to Dan Keene. Out the back door. Beauty finish. Danny Keene with number 5. And it's a 14-13 Paris lead. So Dan Keene has been a force here as he lights the lamp for the 5th time. Question is, did he leave a little early out that back door, as here come the Snipers now, looking to the far corner, steered aside by Dunkerley, and it's Blaze McCullough. We'll get it to McMahon. McMahon snapped the outlet up to the offensive end. Desville can't field it. It's scooped up by Richard Imus. He's got a head of steam going. He's going to try to keep that stick in. Chased by Albicus, picked up by Clayton. Clayton has Imus on him, and Imus is going to spend 2 minutes thinking about what he's done, and that shot that pass goes errant, and it'll be another Visionware power play for the Riverwolves. Back after our officials' timeout, 8:30 to go here in the fourth. Richard Imus, 2 minutes for slashing, and that's turned over. Of course, who else? The interception, King Vern Hill. 2-on-1. That shot just wide, but it's Vern Hill. Right place, right time. Short-handed marker. We're tied at 14. Hill played the Karen perfectly for his second of the game. A short-handed marker, and there's still 1:44 to go in the penalty. And off the draw, Wisnick chopped down a tree in the meantime, between time, and the Riverwolves now will bring it back the other way.
Short! Short! Short!
Spencer Pike. Expect Paris to be much more deliberate here on this possession, as Danny Keene feeling it. 6 of the game. 15-14 Riverwolves. So Dan Keene, 6 of the game. Puts an end to that power play, and off the draw, it's Wisnick controlling it and getting it over. And again, it'll be a Visionware power play. This time it'll be the Nation, as Lazor hustles his way to the bench for the extra attacker. And they'll keep it outside and work it in. Vern Hill, skip pass across, sidearm stopped, and again, we'll have another Visionware power play. Hunter Angus, the guilty party, with 7:25 to go here in the fourth. Again, Snipers with a man advantage. Round the horn, interchange. Vern Hill dunks it inside to Ian Martin. So finally on the game sheet is Martin in the scoring column. A power play marker. We're tied at 15. Second power play goal of the game for the Snipers, and off the draw, it's Travis Burton that'll leg it over the timeline with Wisnick all over him. He'll pull it back out into Albicus. 7 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Spencer Pike runs out of room, gets stick check, and it's Ashton Jacobs now that'll bring it the other way.
1, 2.
Longboat has Drake Smith on him, gets it back down, and a short hop handled by Martin, and that pass will get gobbled up by Dunkerley, who airmails it all the way the length of the carpet. Imus will try to knock it around, gets it taken from him, and it's Drake Smith that comes away with it. Out the back door comes Keene. Couldn't field that pass cleanly. He'll get it on the half boards and look to work in closer. Finally gets a man on him, falling down, gets a shot off, stopped by Lazor. Picked up though, and a slippery move there. And it's up to Vern Hill over the timeline. Hill, beautiful on the money, Longboat, closed the 5-hole, did Dunkerley. And it'll be Riverwolves moving it the other way. Quick shot, wide of the mark. And Jacobs now looking to push. Dumps it out. Hill, wrong 6 side. Top corner. Vern Hill. 16-15. Sniper. Vern Hill with his third of the game. And it's a 1-goal advantage now, and off the draw, the Wiz flips it back. And out the back door comes Chadwick. Can't field it cleanly. Ball loose. Scrum ensues. Picked up. And a good job. Chadwick had it momentarily, but now Jonah Bean pushes it over the timeline and in the offensive end. Bean to Keene. Keene has been red hot. 6 goals here in this game. 5:20 to go. Keene one-on-one. 15 on the shot clock. Goes to the swim move. Lock and load. Not able to get that through. Pike. Big hard shot. Stopped and knocked away off the goal line. So a good play by the D. It's flipped up, and the Snipers now will have to hurry. They'll have to move it. They get it up over the timeline just in the nick of time. Martin, dangerous pass. Good defense by the Riverwolves, extending it. Kick it back out. Longboat with man on him. Drake Smith kicks it back. Swings it. Hard shot. Stopped by Dunkerley. He'll pick up that loose ball and look for the outlet. Dunkerley needs some help. Lofts it up and right into the basket. Jonah Bean. Jonah Bean. Desville tries to switch hands. Can't do it. Backhand try by Spear. Picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs now will try to move it up over the timeline. 4:15 to go here in the fourth. Jacobs sees a double team, gets it back over to Abrams. Plenty of time on the shot clock. They swing it around to Travis Longboat. Longboat tucks it in, opening, waits and through the screen. Used Albicus perfectly, and Travis Longboat fills the back of the net. 17-15 Snipers. And Keene doing it for the Riverwolves, and Travis Longboat with his 5th of the game doing it for the Snipers as they have a 2-goal advantage. We're under 4 minutes to go. McMahon doing a good job. That's been a healthy battle inside that face-off circle, as it's going to be Travis Burton that comes away from the pack. Looking for Keene. Pass too high. Keene tracks it down. He'll get it. Curl out of the corner. Matt Lee. Paris now with some work to do, trailing by 2. Pike. 1 fake. 2 fake. Quick shot off the post and stopped by Lazor. And Lazor will move it up. Here come the Snipers. Time on their side right here. Longboat tries to bowl his way in. Good stick check by Beam, and ball loose now. Chadwick in there batting for it, and here comes Albicus. Albicus with great speed goes to the net. 1 fake and couldn't find the net at all as Lazor closed off all the angles, and Dan Keene now will hold it out. Fresh clock for Paris with 2:45 to go. Keene. Gotta get up on him. Sniffing that short side. Lazor closed that beauty save, and that will take us to our final officials timeout. So fasten your seatbelt now with 2:35 to go. We're in for an outstanding finish here as the Snipers working in the offensive end. Get it back out. Martin, good skip pass to Abrams. Abrams fakes once, twice, turns around, changes direction, curling around. Good defense there by Johnston. Back out. 10 on the shot clock. Kicked it back to the half boards. Chadwick looking for an opening. It's closed. Burton there. Close it. Bound shot. Stop. Rebound. Picked up. Tried to bury the rebound. Did Abrams. Took a hard hit. Snipers will get it back and get a fresh clock to work with 2 minutes to go. Jacobs. We'll shift it over right side. Careless pass, but there's Vern Hill to bail out his teammates. Almost lost it again. Picked it up. 7 on the shot clock. Flip toward Dunkerley. He picks it up. And he'll send the outlet to Albicus. Albuquerque will move it to Pike.
Line up.
Minute 30 to go here in the fourth. Spencer Pike with Hill on him. Hill gets some help, kicked out. Keene will load up. And Keene with the golden touch here today. 7th of the game. And it's 17-16. 7th goal of the game for Dan Keene, who came in with 23. So an even 30 for Danny Keene as the Snipers off the possession now. We'll get it to Longboat. Longboat will pull it out and skip it back to the top to Longboat. Travis.
Keep moving.
Be deliberate. Sends it over to Chadwick. Got to be smart here, these Snipers. Chadwick sidearm right on the mark. Stopped by Dunkerley. Rebound picked up momentarily by Quinlan. Battle in the corner. It's hockeyed back, and Quinlan will come away with it. Under a minute to go. 50 seconds. Riverwolves trailing by a goal. Quinlan will pull out. He's got Imus on him. And he'll look and get it to Desvo, and we will have a timeout on the play as we have an injury in the corner.
Seriously?
And it looks like
You look at him 10 times?
Chadwick.
Seriously.
So James Chadwick assisted off. Did go on his own power, which was a very good sign. And we're back to action with under a minute to go. 35 seconds. Keene. Riverwolves trailing by a goal. Looking for an opening. Has Austin Jacobs all over him. Tried to get that pass out. Pike gets the loose ball. 5 on the shot clock. Bounce shot. Stopped by Lazor. 24 seconds to go in the game clock. And that pass is a bad one, but a good recovery, and it's into the hands of Vern Hill. Hill will kick it to Jacobs. 10 on the game clock. Jacobs splits. Timeout called on the play. And that's going to cost the Snipers at the very least 2 minutes. So here we go, 10 seconds to go. A 2-minute minor from the bench. A bench minor. Time running down. 5. Long shot far from spear. 3, 2, and the Snipers hang on. So a valiant effort, but it's the Six Nations Snipers that come away with a 17-16 win.
Nice try,